What's up, dude?
It's the spring of 2019, and I'm sitting in a big loft apartment in Lower Manhattan. It's late at night, and I'm a little giddy, a little nervous. I'm here with my friend Michael. It's his place, and he's letting me eavesdrop on his end of a phone call.
Things are good. Wife's good. Son's good. Life's good.
Michael has just called a guy he knows, a former clandestine officer from the CIA. The guy's just talking to Michael, but he doesn't realize I'm here, listening to Michael's end of the conversation.
So, do you remember the story you told me like 10 years ago? Yeah, you know that Patrick and I have been utterly obsessed with this story for the past 10 years. And so we've been chasing down leads, asking people. We have a full-on map of multiple different relationships trying to figure out the veracity of the story that you told. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do it in the form of a podcast. And I know that it would be difficult for you to tell it on the record, but I'm wondering if you would do it with like, a different name and a scratchy voice and be interviewed. Right, of course. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's true. Understood. Don't want that to happen. I do not want you to go to jail. I do not want you to be arrested under felony charges or even worse. Okay. Good chatting.
What happened?
He was just like, it's a felony. There's no fucking way I can tell you this story on the record with my voice, anything. Like, I'll go to jail for this.
My name is Patrick Radden Keefe. I'm a journalist. I write for the New Yorker magazine. I've written stories about drug lords and war crimes and various types of corporate skullduggery. But if there's one connective thread that runs through a lot of my stories, it's secrets. Secret worlds. Uncovering things I'm not supposed to know. A lot of journalists are driven by this. A conviction that the real story lies inside whatever literal or figurative room we're locked out of. We spend our days trying to get glimpses inside, wishing that just once, someone would hand us the key. In 2010, I was living in Washington, D.C., and I got this strange opportunity to go work for a year on a fellowship in the Office of the Secretary of Defense. The deal was I could get a top-secret clearance and sort of pass through the looking glass. I just had to agree that I would never write about any of the classified stuff I saw. I'd spent so many years thinking about all the secrets I didn't have access to as a journalist. I was excited to get into the classified computer system, this chamber of secrets, and look around. But then something funny happened. I spent that year putting on a suit every day and going to the Pentagon. But what I found was a top secret clearance is nothing. There are more than 1 million Americans who have top secret clearance. It turns out for the really interesting stuff, you need levels of clearance that are even higher. And the most interesting, significant national security secrets are carefully compartmented. They're confined to a tiny circle of people who need to know about them. So by the time I finished up my little sabbatical in government and gave up my security clearance, I wasn't focused so much on all the top secret stuff I'd gotten to see, as I was on all the other stuff, the stuff that was more secret than top secret and would always remain a mystery. It became an operating principle. There is no secret key. There's no all-access pass to the good stuff. It's the lesson we learn from children's books. Any mystery worth solving requires a journey, and the path from a riddle to its solution is almost never a straight line. From Pineapple Street Studios, Crooked Media, and Spotify, this is Wind of Change. Episode 1, My Friend Michael.